Hey, everybody. So I'm just prefacing this episode with a little kind of, I don't want to say disclaimer, but a point I want to make about it before you watch it. This is a movie that I desperately wanted Albert to see, and primarily for two reasons. One, I think it's a great film that discusses queer Latino culture or Latinx, if you will. Um, and in the confines of how it is perceived within the culture. Now, I am here in the United States. I live in San Diego currently, which is where I was born and reared. A good majority of my life, though, I spent living in San Francisco. So I'm pretty much a born and bred Californian boy and very proud of it. I'm a Gen Xer, so I grew up 70s, 80s, 90s, and so forth. And so I'm at the upper end of the Gen Xers. I'm one of the older Gen Xers. Um, and I grew up as a Latino trying to make my way in the world as a Native and Latino queer kid in an era when it wasn't quite as easy. There was no internet. There was no way to find more of your tribe, so to speak. You literally had to go where the rumor mill took you of where was the best place to find your peeps. So there's that conversation. But in our case with Albert, Albert is a queer man living in Mexico, just outside of Mexico City. And I wanted to get his perspective on this because this movie is set in the Mission District in San Francisco, someplace I've been to many, 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 many times. I love that area. Obviously, it's got a lot of rich cultural heritage. A lot of Mexican Americans and other Latinos live in that community, and it's a very close, tight knit community. However, it has gone through a gentrification process, which this movie discusses. The reason why I was really, really desperate to have Albert watch it is because I wanted to have a discussion about a film that tackles Latino culture, machismo, toxic masculinity, the duality of our culture without very much a play of in between where you can find that space in between. And I also wanted to talk about it from a native perspective because the Bratt brothers who produced and Benjamin Bratt is in the movie. I think so is his wife, or it's Peter's wife, one or the other. Um, they wanted to have this conversation about the native aspect of Mexican culture and how in this country, there's a lot of emphasis on it. Yet when we hear Albert discuss it in this episode you're about to see, there it's a wholly totally different perspective because he lives within the culture. Here in America, as I try to explain to him, it's predominantly a white culture where white privilege prevails. Yet, if you're living in Mexico, you are obviously the dominant culture. So, I wanted to get his perspective and I wanted to see what he thought of how Latinos live north of the border in the United States. And his perspective was really fascinating. So I want you to pay particular attention to the things he says in relation to what I'm saying and how I have to explain certain elements. I found it really fascinating. This was out of all the movies we've done and probably all the movies we'll ever see, this is one of the ones that I desperately wanted Albert to see and to experience. And I have to say, he did not disappoint. This is absolutely one of my favorite episodes that we've ever filmed. I think that it opens up a huge discussion. And if you are Latinx or a Latino identifying person within the community, gay, straight, what have you, please feel free to comment down below. I'd like to keep this conversation going. I think this is a very important film. I don't think it got half the due it should have gotten. I think the Bratt brothers were very courageous and very, very forward thinking. They were visionary in trying to put this story to screen. And it's hard enough getting a person of color story told, especially in the independent space. Um, Even when you have names like Lin Manuel Miranda, who just did Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, which got a limited run in theaters. And now I haven't seen it pop anywhere on streaming services. So even when you have real names attached to it from within the community, it doesn't always mean it's going to happen in the way that you anticipate or hope it will be. So this is one of those films. I actually saw it in San Francisco during a Native American movie film festival, and I totally fell in love with it. I knew it was going to be one of my all-time favorite films, and it is. The cast is phenomenal. The writing is phenomenal. The direction is top-notch, and for an indie film, it is truly a masterpiece. I really, really hope that you take this to heart. I hope you recommend it to your friends. Definitely watch the full version of the movie. I cut out good portions of this. There are things that will not be in this presentation of it. The entire reaction is available on our Patreon. It's a wonderful film. I highly recommend you watch it. You recommend it. It did not get its full due, in my opinion. I think this film still needs to be championed. It is a wonderful, wonderful movie and a great, great story about healing, redemption, and acceptance. So, not tolerate, acceptance. There's an important distinction, and it also highlights in the discussion that Albert and I have that we're not a monolith. No community is a monolith. There are flavors throughout all of these cultural elements that make up who we are as our identity, and the diaspora of where we're placed and how we live our lives. You can be part of a certain culture and still not have the same experience as someone else in another part of the world who's also from the same culture. So I think this episode highlights all of that, and I hope that you all really enjoy this. As I said, this is probably my favorite episode Albert and I have ever filmed. We've had discussions about it even on the side off camera. And I hope to find when Aristotle comes out, I hope to be able to do that as a reaction because, again, it takes place in America. It's in El Paso, Texas. And I want Albert's perspective as a gay Mexican living in Mexico, to have his input as to what these Latino stories with queer characters, what it means and how he perceives it from his side of the border. So with all of that said, please enjoy. Please let us know down in the comments. I would love to have the conversation ongoing. Definitely don't hold back. Give us your thoughts of what you think of this film, what you think of the actors, the writing, the production, some of the behind the scenes stories I tell at the very beginning of this whole episode, I think will pretty much shock you, but it also adds to the magic of the moment. So enjoy, and here is La Mission. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Rote Reactions. I'm Baz Collins here with my wonderful co-host.
Hey, it's Albert.
So this time around, I wanted to do a movie that I really want Albert's opinion on. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. I actually went and saw it. Oddly enough, it was actually at a Native American film festival. The movie's called La Mission, and it takes place in The Mission in San Francisco. It is directed and produced by the Bratt brothers, Benjamin Bratt, who pretty much everybody knows who he is, a very famous Latino actor, and his brother, Peter, who wrote the story, wrote the screenplay, and directed the film. And it was on their kind of a budget. Now, I'll explain what the premise is. The premise is a single parent ex-con in a tough minority neighborhood, which is The Mission, finds his personal values are challenged when he discovers that his son is gay. Now, two things that are interesting about this that I'm going to impart to the audience and to you, because I think it will add something to the magic of this story. So, one of the things that the Bratt brothers wanted was they wanted to weave in more of the native culture of Latinos into this film. And so they were trying to find a woman's voice that imparted that kind of rich texture that they just wanted them to ethereally hum or vocalize. and they wanted this
Right.
really, really unique sound. And they searched and searched. They auditioned several people in and around San Francisco, and he even had calls out in LA and stuff. They
Mhm.
happened to end up in a bar in Huntington Beach, I believe. It was either Huntington Beach or it's down in Los Angeles. I just can't think of the exact place. When I find it, I'll post it up here. Um, but they were in a bar comparing notes, trying to figure out who they were going to see next. Because they came close, but they just couldn't find the right voice. Well,
Uh-huh.
here's where the first magic comes. So while they're having this discussion in this one afternoon in this little dive bar, a band starts setting up to play later on that night. And so they're going to
Right.
go through their sound check. Well, as they're sitting there talking about who they're going to go see and, what other options they have. And, they know that they'll hear when they hear it, they know they got it. Right. Well,
Mm.
this band starts to queue up and they start to do some vocal tests and to make sure mics are working
Yep.
and stuff. And the moment they heard the female vocalist, they knew they had found her.
So
Now,
cool.
now the magic realism in this, they went up and approached her and talked to her and said, "Hey, we've been looking for this vocalist. You have the exact sound we've been looking for.
Mm.
Would you be interested in working with us on this project?" And of course, she was excited. Yes. So they got to talking, and it turns out because the Brat brothers grew up in the Mission in San Francisco. That was their neighborhood. That's why the
Mhm.
movie's set there. That it turns out this vocalist lived a block away from their family at the same
No
time. Yeah. So,
way.
so it's the coolest thing. And she actually makes an appearance in the movie.
Uh-huh.
When you'll hear her voice throughout the
Mhm.
film, but when there is a gangster kid that is gunned down and she plays the mother, and they have kind of a not really an ofrenda, but it's just like they're sitting out on the side of the street where he got shot, and they have like the candles and everything, and there's kind of a
Mhm.
memorial gathering for this kid, right? And she plays the mother. She didn't have any lines, but you see her with the scarf over her head and
Oh
everything.
my
So when
God.
you see the scene,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the woman. That's the woman. So that's the first part. The
Okay.
second, the second thing that's kind of interesting, and this just kind of speaks to indie films and how hard it is to get them made, and especially
Mhm.
queer native film or queer films
Yep.
and native films. So you got all these aspects of
Yeah, yeah,
Latino
yeah.
culture that are coming together into this movie, which is why I'm desperate to have you watch it because I really want to see what you think.
Sure, sure, sure.
But the other story that comes from this movie is the guy who plays the um, the thug in this movie that goes after the gay son.
Mhm.
Um, they act because of the budgetary constraints. A lot of the actors use their own clothes. Okay, they didn't really have a costumer per se,
Right.
so they the guy who was playing the gangster kid gathered his now mind you he was not a gangster in real life. He never has been involved in any of that stuff. He actually was a
Mhm.
drama student at one of the I think it was SFSU, San Francisco State University, and he got
Mhm.
this part. And so he said, yeah, he goes, I can, piece together my outfit or whatever. Well,
Yeah.
because again, low budget, he took the public bus to get
Oh
to
no.
the location shot.
Oh
And
no.
of course, he's wearing his costume for the shooting, for the location shot in the
Yeah,
Mission.
yeah, yeah.
And a group of gang members got on the bus, saw him, and assumed he was a rival gang member,
Oh
and they
Jesus.
attacked him on the bus. And
Oh my
so
God.
he had to spend a small period of time in the hospital recovering and stuff. But it was really eerie because
What the?
it examines how, when you're doing indie filming, some of the things you least think of are the things that will come and kick you in the butt. So there's that story too. So I just kind of wanted to make those
Oh
stories
my
available to
God.
you, so you kind of know what went on in the filming of this movie. But it's one of my all-time favorites. I love this movie. But it won't crush me. It won't crush me if you don't like it. But I just think I want to get your opinion because it deals with
Sure.
gay Latino culture, and I thought it would be a great
Yeah.
thing for us to both see. And I've seen it many times, but I want to get your take on it. So
Sure.
okay, so we are going to watch The Mission. It is again produced and directed by Peter Bratt, who is Benjamin Bratt's. I think he's his older brother. Brilliant script, really good characters. I think you'll really enjoy it, and it has wonderful sights around San Francisco, so you get to see all of that aspect of it too. And it's got a great soundtrack. So here we go with La Mission. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I can't get over that bus thing. I would have been terrified out of my mind.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just like some random gangsters gang up on you? Oh my God.
Yeah. Luckily, you didn't get beat too bad, but it was.
Oh my God. No, but that's absolutely horrible. Wow.
You can see it and hear it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Is this from the 80s, the 90s?
It was made in the early 2000s.
Okay.
That's Benjamin right there.
Days of combat, days of night. Don't put yourself in solitude.
It's got a brilliant cast.
Whoa.
When people tend to be so rude.
So because of budget things, like, are those just random people on the street, or are they actually extras and stuff?
No, those are kind of people on the street. I don't think they were extras. Like I said, it was low budget, just their personal money going into it.
Okay, there's Miguel Hidalgo. What the? Okay. All right.
The murals in The Mission are gorgeous, as you can see.
They are very reminiscent of Diego Rivera's mural things. So maybe they're inspired by him or something. But there is a lot of art on the street.
Yeah.
Squeeze it up, squeeze it up. Since we're neighbors, let's be friends, right? Come on, sweetheart, squeeze it up.
Okay, here's the one with the fur around his. Hey, I'm just popping in here real quick. I ended up fingering the wrong actor in this movie. Here's the real actor that I'm talking about. I found the actual article and it had a photo. So I'm actually showing who was the actor that actually was attacked on the bus. So I just wanted to make that clear and come to it that I had the wrong one fingered in the course of recording this video. It was the other guy in the scene. So just wanted to make that clear. Back to the reaction.
No radio.
Good. That's the kid that got attacked.
Okay. Ooh.
What the fuck you doing?
I noticed him.
So what?
It's just Rivera's dad, man. Motherfucker straight up OG too, like serious.
Time to get off the bus, little homie.
And if I don't?
That ain't really an option, is it?
So that's the kid right there.
Hmm.
See you later, bus driver.
Yeah, see you later.
The fuck you looking at?
What it do, man?
What's up? Hey, where you locals headed?
Down to 24th to check out that little Filipino girl that works at McDonald's. You with it?
Nah, I gotta go to the library.
Man, you study too damn hard. You know that?
Someone's got it.
I'ma holler at you later,
All right, then.
This weekend, shit, I'm
Taking it low and slow, you know.
The only thing I'm doing this weekend are my nails and my hair.
Well, your hair looks good.
Oh, that's why I love you, baby. For your good taste.
Yeah, I'll check y'all on Monday, all right? Stay brown. Can't do nothing but.
Stay brown.
I let it go.
Cuídate.
How you doing?
All right, I see you window shopping.
What's up, Chewy? Hey. Yo, where the party people at?
The party people try to finish so they can get out of here on time.
Tu hombre?
Where else? Yes, I'm still holding.
I'll check you later, all right?
Oh, no, you don't. I want all the juicy details.
About what? Your friend Denora?
Yeah, I heard you guys got into it.
That's because she was tripping.
¿Qué pasó?
Nah, I tried to be a gentleman and hold the door for her. She got all pissed off, said I was oppressing her.
I told you she was political.
She's confused is what she is. Can we dance with your dates?
Well, if I can have her sister.
What's up, bro?
Doing it right.
So you finally got those doors open, huh?
After 5 cans of WD-40.
What's going on in here?
So I took the steering column and the front end off the 67 Mustang, but we're still gonna need an engine block.
Get down, James Brown.
You know how we do it. Is that it?
Yeah, check it out.
I didn't understand any of that.
Maybe somewhere on back, like in real small print.
I know nothing about cars.
Like under
Yeah, I know. But I do have to admit, our culture really does a really good thing with revamping all these old cars.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe put it right here, so it arcs with the curve of the fender.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking of maybe doing it in like Aztec gold to like represent the sun or something. What?
I think it's cool the way you back him up.
Yeah, it's all right, huh? Yeah, I tell you, they made the honor roll again?
Yeah, he came by and showed Anna and me the plaque. He's coming tonight, right?
Oh.
Most definitely. In fact, I might even ride shotgun. Let him drive.
Orale, the king's finally gonna give up the throne, huh?
Charlie, man, I said drive. Not wear the crown. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't ready to abdicate yet. Orale.
Now, this is St. Francis Wood, which is like the exclusive part of San Francisco, where all the old money is in San Francisco.
Ooh. Oh no. Who has a gun just lying around? Oh my god.
You got my shit, white boy?
I said I would have it next week.
I told you next week ain't good enough.
Is there some way we can, I don't know, renegotiate?
Nah, it's too late for that.
Is this a role play thing?
I think I like this.
Yes, it is. Oh. For a second there, they had me, but then I was like, wait, that's too perfect.
Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna take us for another cruise, man? Clean ass radios, man.
We start listening to some real music, little homie.
Love her. She's great.
Oh, hey, excuse me.
Hey, what's up?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Excuse me?
It's from the landlord. Says you've been complaining about me working on my cars in front of the house.
Well, on the sidewalk, actually.
And what, you couldn't talk to me direct?
I did talk to you direct, remember? In fact, in the 2 weeks I've been here, I think I've had to ask you to move your car at least half a dozen times.
Yeah, and when you asked me, I moved it too, didn't I?
No, you didn't. But that's not the point.
Then why don't you tell me what is?
Jay, I really don't want to argue with you.
What are you arguing with you? You told me moving my car ain't the point, so I'm asking you, what is?
The point is that this is a public sidewalk, not a personal garage space, which means it belongs to everyone, not just you.
This is about a bitch. You know how long I've been in this neighborhood, in this house?
I don't want to do this.
26 years, all right?
Meaning what? It entitles you to do whatever you want?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that after all you little hipster and new money types get tired of slumming it, I'm still gonna be here. ¿Me entiendes?
I think it's interesting that you're using gentrification and yet it's still a person of color.
Yeah. But that was needlessly confrontational. Like, why does he have to be such a dick?
That's probably why he ended up in prison.
Hmm.
I told you.
So now you know what the gun was.
Oh my God, for real? What the?
I choose not to because I can't.
Talk you into it?
Sure. How much?
Full body massage.
Happy endings?
Of course. Does guilt tripping count?
It's even better. Go for it.
Okay. A month ago, who not only went with you to your UCLA orientation for emotional and moral support, but borrowed his mom's credit card and BMW sports coupe and drove you there?
Ouch.
And, lest you forget, he's going for the jugular now. Who blew Gabriel's horn on the way down and twice on the way back?
You're pretty good. I'll meet you there.
What are you going to tell him?
I don't know. Make something up, I guess.
Maybe even tell him the truth.
Oh.
I'll see you tonight.
Is he going to apologize? Oh, no. What? Oh. Okay, see, I don't get it. He seems like this very caring person, and yet he's, I don't know, he's like very contradictory.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm still here. Yeah, 8 o'clock is perfect.
News?
I don't think so. I think those were just applied for the movie.
Would you? Let me. Okay, 1 sec. Let me. Bit of space. That's good. Good, perfect.
That's a whole lot of plant.
Yeah. Please let me get you something to drink.
Actually, I gotta go check in with the old man.
Okay, well, got it.
By the way, I like it. Good feng shui.
You think?
Most definitely. Yo, Pop, you home?
Also, the flowers were for the Virgin. I thought they were for a person.
What you think? Traded Esteban for that 72 Monte Carlo steering wheel.
It's hella sharp.
Figure I wear this one, you wear my black Pepe Le Pew. Pilot to co-pilot, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, Pop, I was kind of thinking of sitting this one out. You know, if it's all right with you.
He's got boyfriend issues.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What's it this time? Another study group?
What's that supposed to mean?
You don't remember? Last month you missed Steve's birthday, and then 2 weeks ago that barbecue that Benny threw for his pops. ¿Te acuerdas?
You saying I'm lying?
You tell me. That's what I thought. Anyway, there's some caldo in the fridge if you're hungry.
Look, Pop,
Later, Holmes. Hey, you locals don't turn down that music, I'm gonna have to call Homeland Security on your ass.
Yo, man, you wearing that hat to hide the ugly?
I don't know.
What from who?
Hey, I was talking about his mother, eh?
You talking about my mama?
I'm sorry, babe. What was that?
So my girl said, what's up? And I need my Tupperware.
Hey, Anna says what's up, and she needs her Tupperware.
Este vato. Didn't you just talk to her like 5 minutes ago? Yeah, but he forgot to ask her permission to scratch his nalga.
Watch out, bro. I heard.
Hey, where's Tim Bear?
I don't know, man. Hey, yo, Garrett, let's go, man.
That's it. That's it.
Thanks, nigga. I'll be home late, so don't wait up.
I won't. I just like to watch you line up the horses. Sharp.
Look at you. Was the brother on sale this week? You boys ready to get this party started right? Shit, man. We're waiting on you, homeboy.
Real.
What about Jess? Ain't you coming?
Nah, he ain't feeling good. Got some kind of food poisoning or something, so.
What you mean, like E. coli, man?
Yeah, you know, something like that.
Well, shit, man, if he ain't coming, I might as well sit up front. Give the lady something pretty to look at, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Down Mission and then cut over to Broadway? Cross town, downtown, don't matter. As long as we get there low and slow. Shit. Let's go.
The thing I do like about it is that at least they keep the bars real in San Francisco because they are narrow. They're not wide. Yeah. So.
Oh.
Looks like a deer in headlights.
I find it interesting that there's so many Aztec references. It's like it's really important over there or something like this Vadio Aztlan thing.
Yep.
I think she and I just had one of them special moments.
It's weird. It's like it's almost on this side of the border. There's a more concentration of it than you have probably down there. You know?
Hey, let me You think Jess picked LA because he wants to, get away from all this?
All this?
Yeah, you know, the barrio.
What, you think he's going to college to get away from you?
Yeah.
Truth? I think he picked UCLA because aside from having some of the finest rucas in all of Aztlan, it's one of the baddest schools in the whole pinche state, bro. Shit, and if you and I had our shit together when we were his age, we'd have done the same damn thing. I know I would have.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Besides, man, you can take the man out of the mission, but you can't take the mission out of the man. That shit's in the blood, Holmes. You know that.
Yeah, right.
Same could be said for the Castro, but you know.
Like, why is he even worried? I mean, his kid is like trying to have a better future, you know, studying and doing something. Like, it's like, oh, he wants to leave me. I mean, he's a teenager to begin with, so.
But it's really all about staying in the neighborhood, you know.
But wow, okay.
So the fact that his son wants to go to UCLA, that's what he's questioning, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's so interesting. I would have thought like most parents would be like, yay, my kid's going to this awesome. I suppose it depends. So wait, so what they did was just drive around? I thought they were going somewhere.
No, they just...
Okay.
They do stop off like at a pier or something and hang out. And then you know, it's just getting out, you know.
All right.
Just it.
See what's there.
Oh no. All the Polaroids. Oh man, that's got to be the worst way for. Oh no. Oh boy, okay, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, paletas. Well, okay, nice.
Jay, I just wanted to let you know that I'll be moving in some of my stuff later on today, and I'll probably need to use the driveway. Jay.
I heard you the first time.
Why is he so rude?
Machismo. Chip on the
I think
shoulder.
it's a little bit of that, and also maybe like he perceives her as this outside culture, like richer maybe or something, and maybe he's really defensive.
First she drags me to court and tells the judge I ain't seen him enough. And then when I try, she tells me that shit.
Claudia's the same way, man. First she makes me sell the 58 to buy the minivan.
Okay, what's with the hats? I need to ask. What? Why?
It's just
Doors.
makes them look cool. It's part of the whole thing.
Like that shit they had on Oprah the other day?
The one where the dudes stay home and the ladies go work?
Was that some shit or what?
Whack! You wanna know what it is? I'll tell you. It's exactly like the bro here says. They're confused.
And maybe they're finally calling you on all your bullshit. The shoe fits.
Nah. See, if you're talking about me hanging out with Paula, dude, me and Lynette were already separated.
Paula drives a 69 Buick?
That ain't all she drives.
No, shoot. When the fuck you hit that?
Remember the car show in San Jose?
No way.
Every which way. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, where are the white women at? What's up, dog? What's up, baby?
Hey, little man. What did I tell you about playing that fucking noise in here? You want to play that shit? Play it someplace else.
Just me.
Yo, you alright, man?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm about to get on, man.
All right. Yo, what's up with Smiley over there, man? Forgot his readings, eh?
Yo, Jess, how's that E. coli, man? Drink plenty of fluids. Flush it out.
Lady went to visit her family in Peru.
There we go.
What's up, Pop?
Really? In public?
To the store? Why? What's up?
Get inside.
Look, if this is about bringing alcohol in the house,
I said get in the fucking house.
Hey, Holmes.
No.
Where's that Mary Wells CD I left inside your carrucha?
Stay the hell out of my music, Benny.
And take another happy pill while you're at it. Pendejo.
Pendejo. I use that a lot.
Fuck the note. We're out.
Party?
What kind of party?
What do you mean, what kind of party? Is this a party?
Then what the fuck are these?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Sit down.
No, give those back to me. Those are mine.
Just sit the fuck down. Now tell me, who's this fucking white boy?
He's a friend.
Oh my God.
What kind of friend?
A friend.
Is that why he's manhandling you? Like you're some kind of Mexican bitch?
Oh, he did not just say that. Oh my God, he hit him?
You try me again.
You're so fucking predictable, you know that?
Yeah?
Oh my God.
You saw that coming, right?
You don't know shit, man.
Otra vez? No? Good. Now it's my turn. Why does this motherfucker have his tongue down your fucking throat?
Why do you think?
Answer me!
Because I'm a fucking faggot, that's why. Because I'm your fucking faggot son.
Why say it like that? Oh my God.
I want you out of my house. Now.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
You make me sick to my fucking stomach.
What about you, huh? Did being locked up make you sick to your stomach too?
What did you say?
Come on, Pop.
Ooh.
You want to tell me you didn't at least try and cop a little bit of prison ass? Just once?
Bitch.
Shut the fuck up!
What the hell is that?
I said fucking let me go!
From now on, you're fucking dead to me.
Why?
Fucking hate you!
What the? Oh God! Oh my God! Those are. Okay.
I'm a fucking ignorant asshole!
Fucking disgrace! Did you know your godson's a fucking hot dog? Tell him! I fucking hate you!
Stop this! Y'all enjoying yourselves? Jesus Christ. Get some ice on this.
Fucking
hands off.
Oh my God! Did he actually?
And I have your ass arrested so quick it'll make your head spin.
Come on, bro. She's right. That's enough.
You better get out of my motherfucking way, Gary. I swear to God, I'll fucking hurt you, man.
Nephew. That's enough.
Come on now.
Okay, that was really super violent and unexpected. Like, why would you hit your own child? And like, why did he? Like,
Well, it's perpetuated from generation to generation to generation.
But like, I don't. I'm really surprised at like the violence of the reaction. I mean, maybe it was the time.
You notice that his son said, you know, is it about bringing alcohol into the house? Obviously, there's an issue there as well.
I don't know. From the father, I get this thing that maybe they live in like an environment where they have to be this super macho type people all the time, like always aggro, always like. And of course, they like maybe that's why they reacted like this. But I don't know. I'm really surprised, and the way like he actually lashed out at the woman who was trying to protect his child. Like, well, why? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay.
You're welcome, son of a chief from above, said one who appeared like a chief himself, and together they entered the largest house of all.
Okay, querido. Time to go to bed.
Please, Mom, can I stay up?
Mijo, let's go. Vaya, tú también.
Dale, vete con tu mamá. Tómate. How's he live?
I'll live.
Just give him time and he'll come around.
Care less. He can do whatever he wants. What?
Nothing.
What?
So you really don't like girls?
Charlie.
Oh, he had to ask. At least he has family to stay with.
Yeah.
Because many of us sometimes just get kicked out and there's nowhere to go, you know.
Still hasn't opened it.
Okay. That's good. Okay.
So for all the bravado, he hides.
Yeah. Like I said, he's this very contradictory person. I don't. And I get it, like how hard it hits traditional Catholic parents to learn that their kid is gay, because that's the way it was with my mom. But I don't know. Like jumping to violence just seems so excessive to me, like from another world.
You really think so? Because my daughter been messing with me about it all week.
Check you later, man.
There's even the way he walks, you know, he has this swagger. Like he needs to, I don't know, prove something.
So relax, all right?
Oh, is that what you would do? Relax?
Oh, man, I'd be pissed too. Maybe want to fuck somebody up, which is why I be working my steps and going to meetings, Che.
That's why you came all the way down here, just to tell me that?
I came down here because I'm your sponsor, man, and I need to know.
You want to know if I had a drink? Nah, I didn't.
Cool?
That it?
Yeah, motherfucking shit. I gotta work.
But he cared enough to go see him. Oh, come on, really? Even at school?
Yeah, I mean, word got out when the fight happened between him and his father.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
so what? God damn it. Oh my God. Is it really like that still in school? Like people just like, oh my God, look, he's gay. Ugh.
10:50.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay. So I guess that's the downside of living in such a tightly knit community, right? Like there are really no secrets and everybody has an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the looks, of course. Oh my God, really? He's going to her.
It's Che from downstairs.
I'm tired. What do you want?
Oh, that's all right. That's cool. In fact, you know what? You don't even have to open up the door. I can talk from right here. I mean, if that's all right with you.
What is it?
I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day. I didn't mean to, you know, I didn't mean to grab you like that. You there?
Oh, she really opened the door. Wow.
Then why did you grab me like that?
Good point.
I think things just got a little out of hand.
I see. So it's not your fault, is that it?
Say what?
You know how many women I see every day whose husbands or boyfriends give the same bullshit excuse? Things just got a little out of hand.
Excuse? You calling me a woman beater?
I wouldn't limit it to just women, would you?
Fine. You know what? I don't need this shit.
That's what I thought.
What did you say?
Walking away. It's always easier, isn't it?
Man, you know what you are?
I do actually, but if I ever need a second opinion, I'll be sure to ask.
Oh my God, that's such a good comeback.
Are you always such a bitch when someone's trying to apologize to you?
Was that an apology?
Exactly. Oh my God.
No. I also wanted to thank you for how you took care of that thing outside. You didn't have to.
That thing.
So, scrubbing.
Yes, I know.
I appreciate it.
But he couldn't say it. You're right. Yeah.
It's absolutely none of my business, but can I say something to you?
It's a free country, ain't it?
I'm not a parent, so I have no idea what you might be going through, but I do know what it's like to have a secret. To feel ashamed and alone, and most of all, to be afraid of someone you're supposed to be able to trust.
Oh, wow.
And I guess, Che, what I'm trying to say is, If there ever was a time your son needed you, it's probably now.
Wow. That was awesome. You were right. She is incredible.
Yep.
I love her. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gang, sucker.
And he does really need to change. It's like, oh, okay, I said sorry, so you have to forgive me. It's like, what?
Who the fuck you calling a faggot, punk? And nobody's scared of you, nigga.
G-Storm, man, what's up? Come on, man, forget about it. Come on, we already won 3. Just let him have it. Come on. Don't let him talk that shit?
Hey, yo, ask that puto where she got that fat ass lip from. On his knees from his daddy.
Oh, I think you hurt her feelings.
That's right, punk. You better keep walking.
And what I like about this is that all of this is happening in the bubble of liberal San Francisco.
Yes. I was thinking something very similar. It's like you have these small, isolated, like mini cultures within a larger culture. And yeah, like their own set of values and everything. And those vocals are amazing, by the way. Like, I see why they chose her.
And that's his son. I mean, all of these things represent his son, and yet the only thing he focuses on is that one thing. But I like this moment where he's walking in and he's actually trying to find his son again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. His mother.
Oh. Hey, what's up, man?
Just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
Thanks for coming, bro. I appreciate it.
Anytime, brother.
Hey, you want a soda or something?
How about some water? I'm trying to watch my blood sugar. Oh. Yeah, did I tell you I found a V8 for that Impala? Picked it up on Craigslist for about $1.50. You believe it? Thinking of maybe converting it to biodiesel before we drop it. What you think?
Do whatever you want with it, man. I ain't got no need for it.
You know, for what it's worth, man, nobody's tripping, eh?
Nobody's tripping because it ain't their son.
Maybe, but then again, maybe it ain't such a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You believe that shit, homie? You've been living in this town too fucking long.
You may be right about that one.
Is that for him?
Mm-hmm. He asked me to come by, pick up some of his stuff, you know.
How's he doing?
Shh, come on, man. He's a great kid. I'm thinking of adopting him.
I like his sense of humor.
Yeah.
So what's up, man?
I don't know. You ever think about all the shit we used to do? All the people we ripped off? The ones we fucked over?
If you're asking me if I think God's punishing you for something you already did your time for, then my answer is no. I don't. God don't have to punish, homie. We do that one good enough on our own. Watch out. When Rene Jr. was born and the doctors told us about his condition, I was thinking exactly what you are right now. God's punishing me for all my sins, for all the shit I did or didn't do. Why else would he give me a defective son, right?
Oh my God.
I brought him home from the hospital. I didn't even want to hold him, homie. I couldn't. It almost broke me and Nana apart. Serio. Then one night he stopped breathing. I mean, we had all these fancy machines and medications. Todo el pedo, man. There wasn't shit I could do. So I prayed. I mean, I got down on my knees and I begged, homie. Not for his heart to be normal or for him to even breathe on his own. Chale. I just wanted him to live. I wanted him to live so I could pick him up and love him. That's it. Just let him live and I'll be happy. Hey, ¿qué decía tu mamá, homie? De la espina y el dolor crece la flor. De la espina y el dolor crece la flor, mijo. ¿Recuerdas, carnal?
Simón.
Wow.
Tepeyac.
Must be difficult for men like them to have these emotional conversations, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Making her all dark like that.
Because her original name, her Indian name, was Tonantzin. She only became La Virgen after the conquerors forced their language and religion on everybody, you know?
For real? So is she like Aztec or something?
She's Mexica, like you and your homie here.
God, for sure.
All right, all you shorties out of here. Shop is closed now.
I might have a sick ass lowrider just like Chip, with a fat ass bird right there, fat ass eagle. What's up, man?
How are you? Preparing them for the revolution, I see.
Hey, the rebrowning of America, right? What happened to you?
Oh, my front tire decided to take the day off.
Well, maybe you were talking to it and it just blew itself up. Yeah?
I'm going to the bike shop at Valencia, so it's...
Nah, look, save your money. I got all the tools you need right here. All right? It'll take me 10 minutes, max. Look, Scott's honor, I promise. Cool?
Okay.
Let's take a look, see what we got here.
But you have to let me pay you.
Well, look, I fix your bike, you buy me lunch.
Lunch?
Hey, a fair trade ain't no robbery. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, he's here.
Che, you know what? I'll come back later. Hey, Jess.
Gio Renee said you wanted to see me.
You hungry?
Wow.
Could eat.
Gracias, Señor. Bendiga esta comida en las manos que la cultivaron, en el nombre de su Hijo. You gonna try the verde? Using green chilies from Virgil's yard.
Sure.
I guess you just picked them yesterday.
Look, Pop, for what it's worth, I never meant for you to find out like that. Do you hear me?
What you want me to say?
I don't know. I guess I'm wondering how you're feeling.
Oh.
What you're thinking.
I think God made man and woman for a reason.
Yeah, well, he also made me the way that I am.
Yeah? And which one are you?
Which one am I? I'm your son.
All right. I can't do this.
No, wait. Sit down. For a minute, please. Please sit down. I didn't wake up one day and just decide to be like this.
Then why are you?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you that. All I know is that I've been this way for as long as I can remember. And for just as long, I've been too afraid to tell you.
Look. I told your uncle I was going to try, all right? And I am. I'm trying. But if you think that talking about it or processing it or however you want to call it is going to somehow make it all right or acceptable, or that maybe one day I'm going to, like, give you my blessing, then you're wasting your time. Because that's never going to happen.
Meaning?
Meaning I don't want to know about it. I don't want to have it anywhere near me. ¿Me entiendes?
So what you're saying is I have to choose, right? Is that what you're saying?
Wow, that was hard. Oh my God.
It's a really well-written movie.
Yeah.
Hello? Che.
I wonder if it's such a big worldview shift or just shifting your ideology when he was asking, which one are you? Like he couldn't understand, like, so are you a man or a woman because you're gay? Like it
Yeah,
compute in
because
his brain.
that's the way his world works. It's either or. You know?
Wow.
It's supposed to be good luck.
Hey, I saw the light on, so I thought I'd see how you were doing with the bike. I mean,
Well, check it out. Just like downtown.
oh my God. Is this my bike? What did you do? It looks brand new.
Well, you know you had a little bit of rust damage, right? So I primed it out, slapped on a couple of coats.
You actually painted my bicycle?
Yeah, I still got to put on the handlebars and the pedals and whatnot, but you know, you get the idea, right?
Jay, this is, I mean, I had no idea. This must have taken you all day.
Nah, just a couple of hours. No big deal. Besides, you know what? It was a nice change of pace, you know what I'm saying?
Your pride and joy.
Oh, yeah. That's my war pony right there.
Oh. Wow. Oh, wait. Just read this for the art.
I knew he was going to say something, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Is this your mom?
Yeah.
You look a lot like her. Do you mind if I ask you what it is about cars that you find so interesting?
Originally, I think it was just something to, you know, something to do to stay out of trouble. It wasn't until Jess got into them.
Jess is in the lowriders too.
Used to be, you know, when he was younger. In fact, it's how he made the honor roll 4 years straight, so.
Really?
Yeah, you know, for every A he brought home, I'd go out and I'd buy a new part, right? So I'd go out and I'd get like a chrome mirror or like, you know, a new set of rims, and then we just build it
Oh.
ground up. You know, this one right here, this is our first. Okay, so anyway, you know, what about you?
Me?
Yeah, like what do you do to, you know?
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
I think I'm still trying to figure that one out. But, okay, I'd probably say my work.
Oh, right, at the female clinic, right?
Well, it's actually a women's shelter, but yeah.
Hey, well, that's cool, you know, I mean, helping people out.
I don't know. I think sometimes they do more for me than I do for them. So many of them have been hurt and demeaned in every possible way. But when you witness a woman discover just how beautiful and powerful she really is, it somehow changes you.
Wow. Okay.
I'm up.
I like the complex levels to these characters.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like you said, it's very well written. It's quite realistic the way they're reacting.
Even put the dice on it.
Oh yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, stay around.
Ain't do nothing but, right? Hey, what's up?
Hey, I was baking some cookies and, well, I want to thank you again for fixing my bike. It's beautiful.
Well, since we're neighbors, let's be friends, right?
Actually, friends would be nice, Jay.
Yeah, it would.
Anyway, I hope you like chocolate chip.
Yeah, most definitely.
Might taste a little different than what you're used to. I used white grape juice instead of sugar and canola oil instead of butter.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Canola oil? That's supposed to be good for the heart or something, right?
Yeah, it's unsaturated fat.
Right, right.
Anyway, enjoy.
Well, hey, I'll bring the plate back tomorrow when I'm done.
I know where you live.
Right?
It's so interesting that she keeps seeking him out. I don't understand that. I really don't.
Well, I kind of file it under, you know, women wanting to fix men when they are flawed, you know, kind of thing.
I suppose. But he grabbed her, you know, and he was, I don't know. I can't forget that.
Yeah, you look like you were busy.
Nah, just take me a minute to suit up.
Right.
Actually, I was gonna go stop by Benny's house first, so you know.
All right.
Yeah.
You stay over there. I stay.
Yeah. You're not included anymore. I can't get over how much it seems like they need to confirm their identity so much. Like, he has these T-shirts, and the previous one was something with the title. This one has a virgin. So it's like all the time. It's like, look, this is my culture. Kind of. I don't.
Well, it's because in America, as a person of color, you really have to stake your claim.
Wow.
Because white privilege really does have an effect like that.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to feel your worth and your pride.
Long as we can have.
Yeah.
Can have our way.
And his, like, there's again, on a slant shirt, for example.
That's slant.
Yeah. So it's.
You know it's all good. Where's my three-point shooter at?
He had to study for a big test and whatnot, you know. What's up, dog? So, who's...
Uh-huh.
Someone reported a missing plate.
That would be moi. How are they?
The cookies? Great. The one that I had.
He didn't share?
No, he did. I'm just playing.
You know, I just put some hot water on. Want some tea?
Yeah.
I like those bowls. They make a nice sound.
That is the goddess Kali.
Yes.
You know, she's kind of like the Virgin Mary, except with teeth.
Heard that.
Honey?
Yeah, sure.
Did I tell you that I finally met my new neighbor?
Thanks. Who, Mr. Gonzalez?
Is that his name?
Yeah. You know, he's even been here longer than my pops.
He's not exactly the social type.
Don't take it personally. He's a little hard of hearing. Plus, the last tenant who lived in here, they offered the landlord triple the rent to get Mr. G's unit.
Gentrification.
Almost. But see, my pops helped him fight the case in court. And believe it or not, they won.
Wow.
Subtle things that...
Yeah. It's again and again, you know, it's...
You know, Jess, your father thinks the world of you.
You can't even look.
Oh.
So now I'm fucking with Quinn from Jack to Frisco. And when it's passing the blunt, we pass the fist. Life of a thug, flavor, thug life.
Another thing is that we don't really know his past that well, you know. Maybe he had a really hard childhood full of violence and gangs and things. And coming
especially
from that...
especially in that neighborhood, you know.
Don't start with y'all chili chatter, man.
Someone can get the ball, man?
Yeah, man, this is America. You can't talk your shit in English. Don't bother talk shit at all.
Hey, man, thanks a lot.
Oh, it's that guy.
Nah. I got a problem with faggots living in my hood. How about you?
Oh, Jesus.
What's the matter, bus driver? Ain't got shit to say? Oh, you remember me now, huh, bitch?
Chota, vámonos.
Wow.
Around every corner.
But like why? Why do they even care? Like it's none of their business, you know?
You want to ride?
No. Part of it is that fragile masculinity.
Yeah.
It runs rife in the culture.
Oof.
Yeah, school, neighborhood.
Things are fine. Why?
I don't know. Anyone been like saying anything or, giving you a hassle?
About what?
About the thing we don't say.
I'll see you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bob. Thanks for asking. About the ride I made.
Stay brown.
What up, man?
First period,
My hair used to be that long.
Really?
Once upon a time, yeah.
So, gotta take these.
You must have used so much shampoo.
No problem. I'll just cruise with.
Nah, man. You cool. Go ahead.
You sure it ain't no thing?
Yeah, man. You cool. Catch up with you later.
So he thinks his friend is bailing on him.
Whatever, man.
Yep.
Hey. What's up with the attitude, man? Hold on, man. Catch up with you in a minute.
Oh.
Listen, man. I gotta go handle some business.
I'm sorry, man. I thought that.
I know what you thought.
Yeah, well, don't act like you don't know what people have been saying around here.
People say a lot of things. That'll make them true.
If it is.
Then it is. Motherfucking beat goes on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man.
That's awesome.
All right, man.
I've lost count of how many crucifixes I've seen over the course of this movie. They are everywhere.
No, man, you're already misrepresenting the facts, man. You made it for the both of us.
I don't know, dude. Cookies and some shit. What kind were they?
Chocolate chip, but she...
She sweetened them with
special juice.
Fuck around, man. I'm serious. She's a deep lady, all right?
I wonder if that means he's finally gonna ask her out.
What you mean, finally?
Check him out, man. Like he ain't been clocking her since she moved in.
I'm tripping, man. She's my neighbor.
Don't you read the Bible? You got to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Especially if that neighbor got a booty like that. You know? Hey, yo, man, hit me with that neck bone.
Hey, I think you should ask her out for the Friday night cruise. Dale gas, know what I mean?
And don't you think that'll be like, crossing the line? I mean, her living in the same building and whatnot?
Not if you invite her as a friend.
I don't know why you getting them all hyped up. You know a chick like that ain't gonna go cruising on no Friday night.
Wait, hold on. What you mean? A chick like that?
Come on, man. Look how she dresses. All organic and shit. She probably don't even shave her legs.
You mean when your lady said your balls?
Ain't going for no local who drives a bus. Man, she might be down for the brown, but unless you one of them dudes that drinks soy lattes and recycles his plastics, she ain't wasting her time, that's all.
Yo, man, don't listen to this fool, man. They've been with the same woman since 8th grade. Motherfucker.
From someone who has kids in 5 different states, you would be the expert, huh?
Damn stupid. And if a black woman makes a man some chocolate chip cookies, that should mean something, okay? Besides, what she can do? Say no? Better pass some cookies over here. I'll eat the motherfucking shit.
Good point. Oh, he was waiting for her. Oh. Right. Yeah.
Well rehearsed, yeah.
Anything good?
Oh, hey, what's up, Lena? Just my $10 million check,
Oh, well, I
think you might have my mail by mistake.
Oh, right, my bad. Hey, check it out. You know what? A bunch of us are gonna go on a little lowrider cruise this Friday night. And, I was just wondering if, you didn't have any plans, you weren't doing nothing like that. Maybe you might want to come along.
This Friday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's cool. I just thought I would,
Thanks for asking.
Hey, it's no big deal, right?
I mean...
It's all good.
Will Jess be coming?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's a whole family affair, right? The whole crew is gonna be there,
Mm-hmm. Where exactly would we be cruising to?
Well, actually, that's the thing about low riding. We don't really go anywhere. We just take our time getting there, you know what I'm saying? We don't want slow, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Think about it.
Oh, she said yes.
Hey, you need a hand?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he noticed. Love this.
Hate the hat. Why the hat at night? Ah. I know it's style or whatever, but
This is old school music here.
Mm.
This is the songs I used to hear at family gatherings.
Oh, I like it. I still don't get the point of that. Like, you're just driving, you're not even talking to the other people in the group because they're in a different car. I mean, suppose it's
Just
fun.
going out, driving around.
Okay.
Seeing the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And in San Francisco, there's clusters of different neighborhoods,
I suppose it's a different way to see the city, maybe. Like, oh,
From one classic to another. This is where kind of like they end up and stuff.
Okay. I get a very strong sense of community. I mean, it has its positives and its downsides, obviously, like with the backlash, someone being gay, but at the same time, you have this big group of people, and everybody knows you. What is happening? Oh.
I had a lesbian friend named Lupita, and she had the badass lowrider. It was an old Chevy convertible, and she had a scrape plate in it. So when she would go around the loop, the what we call the Fruit Loop, where all the gays hung out.
Yeah.
We would go by and we go like this, and she would hit the scrape plate, and fireworks would go out underneath the car. And
oh my God, for real?
She was a
Oh,
badass.
so...
Yeah, she was a badass. I loved her.
That's amazing. Oh, they're dancing. Is that a DS? Oh my God, I used to have a DS. I don't understand why she likes him. I still don't, and I think I never will.
Just for love. I
I love it when we're low.
Okay, someone's in a good mood.
What's he so happy about?
He says I'm happy.
Uh-huh.
Obviously not you.
What, you wanna sing a beautiful song, man?
Oh.
That ain't right.
If a brother could sing.
Yep.
Yo, where the brown people at?
Hey, Pop, will be on a minute.
Hey, what do you say we go grab a couple of burritos at La Taqueria? Go watch that giant Dodger game over at Benny's house.
It's the boy.
Go get some comida first. You going somewhere?
Yeah, remember I told you this morning I might be going out tonight?
Yeah, you said to study.
Yeah, and then we'll
But
go grab a bite to eat.
Who's we?
You want to know? Do you really want to know?
You said you want to hear about it, remember?
You're right, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico border.
Mm-hmm.
The Department of Homeland Security announced Tuesday that it would override federal environmental protection law in order to finish the 670-mile border fence.
¿Ese muro es para mantenernos adentro o dejarnos afuera?
Turn this motherfucker up, man. It's my jam.
See this? Check this out. Fuck the vocal, man.
Oh no. Oh no.
Go ahead, man. Turn this motherfucker around.
Man, you're wasting your time, man.
What? Some kind of faggot living there, huh?
Didn't drink it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Salud.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. What the? Wow. Dude. Why?
Even know what mole is?
No, but I've heard of Oaxaca.
Oh, yeah. Surprised you can even pronounce it.
I know what I'm talking about.
So you ladies lost? I think Castro's on the way. Hey, Cinderella. I'm talking to you. Oye, Rivera.
You know this guy?
Don't worry about it, let him talk.
All right, man, serious though. I got like one question. Which one of y'all wears a dress and plays bitch?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I told you to ignore him.
You say something to me, fruitcake?
Yeah, I was wondering if you were aware that men who demonstrate extreme homophobic tendencies are oftentimes homosexuals themselves.
Yeah, not the time. Not the time.
Yeah, man, I think he wants to suck your dick, homie.
Stop the car. Said stop the fucking car.
Go get the car. Go get the fucking car.
Suck on this, puto.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's get the fuck up out of here, man.
Oh my God. So much violence. Why?
I live here, that's who.
This is his father.
Well, what is it, Lena? What happened?
Mr. Rivera, there's been an incident involving your son.
Well, what happened? Where's Jesse? Where's Jesse, man?
Please tell me he's not dead.
Excuse me. I'm looking for my son, Jesse Jesus Rivera. He's supposed to be in ICU.
Down the hall to the right.
Thank you.
Remembers what his brother said to him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's how horrible. And it gets you thinking, like, what are his options? Like, can he live in that neighborhood now? Like, does he have to go away forever?
Who knows if they'll be able to hold him besides. You still there?
I gotta go, man. I'll call you tomorrow morning.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you coming tonight. It means a lot.
I'm glad I was there.
He's gonna be all right, ain't he?
Yeah, yes.
I guess I should let you go, huh?
I don't know why, Jay, but sometimes you just break my heart.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's a complicated thing, though.
Yes. Oh. I really hope he doesn't just go out seeking the guy who shot him. That's his uncle, right?
How's my grandson?
I need to ask you a favor.
Hiro Apanui. Hey, Hiro Hegike. Majohi, Deske, Nigitawi. Nita Chankwe Hanaga, Wahawi. Eskeke, Ahu.
Oh, is he like a curandero? Wow.
Remembering when his brother said, I just want him to live.
Just want him to live, yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Everything cool?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, by the way, thanks for that card you sent. I know he appreciates it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, gotta get to work, so.
Right. Okay. See ya.
So
awkward.
Yeah, very. Okay.
I think it's because he discovered her secret of the abuse, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I see you finally got it running, huh?
Why you look so surprised, huh? Hey, so how's my sobrino doing anyway? Ana and I are planning to go over there later tonight.
Well, the doc says there ain't no guarantees, but she thinks he could be up and around in time for graduation.
Gracias a Dios.
Wow, really? That's awesome.
Kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
What? You planning to take back the car you said was mine and had no use for?
Come on, man. It means I like to finish what I start. How's that?
Oh, what was that? My ear's bad, man. No oigo.
Come on.
Come on, let's get on it then.
Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, a gangster
Car is beautiful when it's done.
It's a nice symbol of like a peace offering between them.
Mm-hmm.
you may not have it all, but you can still stand tall. So just be
Wow, doing that by hand. Whoa.
Brings him flowers he pulled from the crowd.
I mean, he thinks about it.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a nice friend.
Cadillac diamond in the back,
Oh my god. Oh,
digging the scene with a gangster
okay.
wall.
Look at that.
TV antennas in the back.
It's
Whoa.
beautiful.
Wow. And someone made that, right? Like it's
Uh-huh.
part of the movie. It's wow. Can you imagine how difficult it must be to do that with like spray paint stuff or whatever it's called? Wow.
But remember, brothers and sisters,
Wow.
you can still.
What's up, Doc?
So cool. Oh, please don't freak out.
Been here most of the night. Sweet kid.
Why can't he see that it is love?
Hey. Listen up, man. I'm gonna tell you this just once.
You stay the fuck away from my son, you hear me?
Sorry, but I don't think I can do that.
You gonna play with you, Paul? Huh? I see you near him again, I swear to God. I'll fucking kill you.
Can you say to the bone?
I'm gonna give it up to you, Duke. Pimp this motherfucker out serious.
How about that paint job, huh?
You say 4, 5 coats?
Oh, come on, Gary. More like 10, homie.
Shit, this ain't no car. This is a masterpiece. Jess is gonna flip when he sees this. Does he know?
No, he better not till after graduation, you understand?
What? I ain't gonna say nothing.
There she is, la reina de mis sueños.
Hey, Benny.
What'd you think? Just came off the Aztec assembly line.
It's beautiful. It really is. Congratulations.
I'm hungry, yo.
Hey, go ahead and pull it in the garage.
Hey, Lena.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
How's it going?
Good. You?
You know, one day at a time, right?
Actually, I'm glad you came in just now. There's something I've been wanting to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I feel I owe you an apology for the other night.
An apology? What for?
It was an emotional night, but I don't think it was the best thing for us to do.
Okay, so what does that mean?
I don't think we should take it any further than it's already gone.
In other words, I ain't your cup of tea. Is that it?
No, that's not what I'm saying, Jay.
Then what are you saying? That what happened the other night was just another fucking roll in the sack?
I don't think it would work out. That's all.
That is bullshit, and you know it.
Please don't look at me like I got the answers, Jay. Because I don't.
You're right. It's just easier to walk away, ain't it?
Jay, that night together was a first for me. In a long, long time.
Listen, Lena, whoever hurt you, whatever happened in the past, that ain't me.
The truth is, I don't really know who you are, Jay. But I have been around enough men like you, men who use violence and intimidation to get what they want, and I am done with that.
Well, look, if you're talking about what you've seen at the hospital, I can explain.
Then explain.
Try.
Like I said, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Really? Really? Again. It's like that's the way he reacts, you know?
Yep.
It's like violence is kind of instinctual. In a way,
No
it's
thought.
tragic because
Yeah, no thought behind it. It's just react.
I think he knows that it's not right.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's like he can't help it. And it's horrible for everybody, including him.
Excuse me. My son was in this room last night. Did he get transferred to a different room or something?
I believe he checked himself out this morning.
For reals?
What's up, man?
Where's he at?
Where's who at?
Don't fuck with me, man. I ain't in the mood.
Look, man, I ain't no snitch.
You ain't his jefito neither, so where's he at?
In the rich part of town.
Is he really going to go to his boyfriend's house and make a scene? And there it is again, like it's this uncontrollable anger.
Mm-hmm. I love that car. God, I love that car.
It's really beautiful, yeah. That looks really fancy.
Mm-hmm. Old San Francisco money.
Oh, and he's going to take that personally.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you?
I'm here for my son.
Give me a minute. I'll see if he's in.
Yeah, she ain't gonna put up with your shit, homie.
Exactly.
Jesse, your father's outside.
Hey, Pop.
Get your shit. Let's go.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Say what?
I'm not going with you.
Oh, is that right? Look around you, boy. You think these people really give a shit about you, huh?
And you do?
I'm all you got.
Well, they do, actually. No.
I got a lot more than that. I got myself. If you can't accept me
Wow.
for what I am, for who I love, then I think you should leave.
Whose little speech is that? Yours?
Wow.
Or theirs?
You humiliate me in front of the entire neighborhood. Then you threaten Jordan for visiting me in the hospital. And you can stand here and ask me that?
Listen to me. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to get your ass in there and get your shit together. You ain't out by then, I'm gonna leave here without you.
No ultimatums. Not a good move.
You still don't hear me, do you, Pop?
1 minute.
Oh. He flinched. Wow. Good for him. It was really good that he said that. I have myself. No.
Ultimatums never work.
Yeah.
Never.
You should never make someone choose, like, horrible thing to do.
And why should the shadows come? And why should my heart feel lonely?
Oh, he came. Oh. But he's not there.
When Jesus is, he's my
Please don't do something stupid. Oh my God, no. No, oh, no, 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 no. Wow, it is so sad. Oh. And it's Jay doing it to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, Jesse's uncle is fine with it and he's celebrating there. This is like
Yeah, the only one that hurt. Yeah, the only one that hurts is him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, his son does feel it, but he still has backup. You know?
Yeah. I assumed he was going to do something like that. More violence. And you kind of ask yourself, can he ever be free of that anger? Is there any way for him to find peace?
Are you gonna be okay, mijo?
Yeah. As long as I take it low and slow, right?
Yes. Hey, but don't forget to come by.
I made your favorite, tres leches cake.
I know how she is. If you don't come by...
Oh my God, I love that.
She's gonna make me eat it all.
I will.
I
love you too.
Oh my God, I love his aunt and uncle. They are so awesome. Oh. His boyfriend's been so sweet the entire time.
Driving off in a Beamer. He'll be fine.
But it's more than that, you know. I liked that he said he had found his strength within him. It's not just like his boyfriend is they're fixing his life or whatever. It is he who has found who he is.
So now he's at UCLA.
Yeah. Differential equations, I remember that. Neglect, yeah. He's destroying himself. And why? It speaks to the power of like how culture can really make you see something that is good, that is positive. Loving someone as something that's like the worst thing in the world. Like, why? It's two people who love each other. But I get it. Well, at least he's still going to work.
Letting himself go.
Yeah. When he used to be so careful about his appearance. What's happening?
You'll see.
Oh my God, please don't tell. Oh, no.
Remember that story I told you in the beginning?
Yeah. Oh no, another one. Please tell me he didn't do that. Okay, well, we'll see, but... Jesus, no. He did it. He did it, right?
No, just watch. Didn't, but the irony of the one who hurt his son lived and died by the same violence. That's the woman who does the vocals.
Okay. Oh my God, what an expression. Wow. Oh my God.
And all the violence is laid out before him.
Oh my God. Yeah. I can't even imagine, you know, an epiphany of all of the violence that you've brought to the lives of others, and then seeing how it, and oh my God. Oof.
seeing what the culture brings and how he's a part of it.
What a powerful scene. And there was no dialogue. It was incredible. It was amazing.
Broken.
Yeah.
I think it's some of his best work. I really love him in this movie. You can tell how personal a story it is.
This is incredibly moving. And it takes real strength to admit that you were wrong, you know? Take that first step to saying, I want to be better.
I like the religiosity of that lighting.
It looks like Caravaggio or something. Wow. Wow.
And the transformation begins.
Yes. I'm still blown away by the vocals, really. So mournful, emotive.
But you can see why it was so hard to find that particular, you know.
Yeah. Oh, she cares.
There's hope. Driving to LA to bring the car to his son.
Wow. Oh my God. The music and oh my. I am blown away, Baz. This is. What a movie.
It's one of my all-time favorites. I've always loved this one.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. It's so realistic, so well written. You know, it's not your typical, oh, okay, I have conflict for 5 minutes and then I'm a new man kind of thing. You can see the struggle. You can see how difficult it is.
From the culture, the class, the, you know, all of those things. And San Francisco, I think, is a perfect place to do this because there is such miasma of different cultures. You know, you have the Russian community sitting right next to the Latin community, right next to the Korean community. And there's these little niches of all these different cultures that are striving to maintain their cultural identity, but they're also within the larger bubble of the white privilege that surrounds San Francisco, the liberalism that's there. And so setting it there, I think, was a brilliant stroke. Plus, I think it made it more personal for the Brat brothers because that's their neighborhood. That's where they grew up, you know? But yeah.
And there's this, I think I was most surprised by the very strong sense that this Latino community and its members, they need to reaffirm their identity very strongly, pretty much all the time. As a way, I don't understand it because obviously I've never lived there or anything, but I think it's just a way to kind of claim a little bit of who you are and try to assert that when you're surrounded by all of these cultures you speak of. And I really liked that there seemed to be a really big sense of pride. I mean, I think most of the Latino culture we saw was Mexican because I kept seeing Aztec things and everything. But it's fascinating how much emphasis is given to this part of which is my culture. And here, over here in Mexico, we don't really emphasize
talk about it much. Yeah, emphasize it. Yeah,
that much. And again, obviously, it might have to do with maybe the social circle you are in or whatever. But yeah, I mean, growing up, yeah.
I think, I mean, you know, I haven't traveled down to your neck of the woods, but certainly I've been in Mexico, but because of family and everything. But the thing is, I think for Latinos in Mexico, I think it's, well, that's what the tourists do. You know, they go and they go to the pyramids, they go to the cultural events that are specifically around the historical part of Mexican culture. But I think, you know, and my husband came up with a great term with native indigenous cultures that were here and prevalent in the North American and South American continent. And you have the conquistadors who came in and, you know, influenced and put their stamp and marginalized native culture, almost setting it aside as irrelevant and that there was nothing worthy of it. And yet, historically, we have all these pieces around us that remind us of what a great culture and what a magnificent culture it was.
Yeah.
And I think that we are often natives without a country. We were invaded, and I think natives, even in my dad's side of the family, which is native up here in America, but I think you have this situation where you have a native peoples who don't fully have their native identity that they call home. It's been influenced by outside so much that you almost don't think of it or you eschew it, you know, because you're trying to just live in this modern complex world, but you don't realize what you have and where you come from in that respect. And I think that when you have a movie like this, especially in a microcosm like The Mission in San Francisco, I mean, there's the audio here in San Diego where I am. You have this very, very intensified representation of the culture. You know, you go down to Chicano Park down here, and all of the native Aztec imagery are painted on murals all over that area because many of the Latinos here aren't home. So they bring home here. You know what I mean? And I think that that's part of it too, is just we feel like and I would assume even to a great degree within Mexico, a lot of Mexicans probably don't really, as you say, have big discussions around this part of the culture. And in some respects, it's kind of disenfranchised them from their own historical culture. You know, it's kind of like, it's a thing, but it's kind of over there. We know about it. We know we come from it, but it's not the focus of what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's been relegated to tourist stuff. That's how we make money, you know, kind of thing. But I think one of the things this film does really well is it shows how culture can be both for good and it can be bad, you know. I mean, it can really drive both sides, you know. But I always wanted to show this to you because I was hoping you hadn't seen it, because I wanted to get your first reaction to and what you thought about it.
It is so good. And I mean, I've said this like several times already, but I kept thinking about the way my mother reacted when I told her, because it's that, you know, parents, like my experience, my mother, very traditional, very Catholic, she had a very hard time coming to terms with the fact that I'm gay, very hard time. And for years, we were so distanced that I actually waited to tell her until I had moved out of the house because I wanted to avoid
that whole scenario.
Just having to live there in the house with my mother and still being, you know, and I waited precisely because of that, because I knew that it was going to be a thing. And then, there came a time when I was.
Oh, I think my internet failed.
Didn't get it. She didn't speak about it. It was that thing, you know? Well, I think, But anyway, it's like parents, at least here, for example, in Mexico and maybe some parts of the country, have a very, very hard time coming to terms with it. But if you give them time, there's this other aspect of the culture here. Family is so important that they eventually love you for who you are.
Right. They remember who you are.
But they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah. Well, it's actually
it's like the epiphany.
There's like a brilliant scene in I don't know if you've ever watched One Day at a Time, the remake with the Latino family. It's a remake of an American. Okay, we have to watch it because it has a very gay angle to it. But one of they're Cubans, they're Cuban Americans, and it's kind of their journey. And the daughter is queer, so when she finally tells her mother tries to act like, oh, I'm a modern woman. I can accept this. It's fine. But then she fucking freaks out when her daughter's not around, kind of thing. And it becomes a big issue. And then she runs into a guy whose brother is gay at a gay bar. They're at a gay bar. And she goes there to try and see if she can figure out what it is that's freaking her out, because mentally she knows she shouldn't freak out. But one of the things, this guy who's sitting next to her, and she thinks he's gay because she's in a gay bar, but he's there celebrating his brother's birthday and with all his friends and stuff. So, but he's sitting there and he's telling her, because she mentions and she says, I lost it. I didn't do it in front of her. So I know what the right response is, but why am I freaking out? And he says, give it time. She has been thinking about this for years. It's been in her mind and her coming to grips with it and her revelation that she is now imparted to you. She's had time to process all of this. You just found out. Give yourself a break, And that's kind of what it comes down to, So I just wanted to see what your thoughts were on it. It's one of my favorite movies. It is very complex, but I love the community. I love all the elements. I love the stories behind the movie making, so it's got all this incredible culture surrounding it all. And I think personally, it's some of the Brat's best work. I think it is truly an undersung film, especially for Latino culture and Latino queer culture. I think this is a movie that should be promoted more and people should see it, but
it is so well done. Liked it. Yeah. You have no idea everything, especially the ending. I was really surprised by how the symbolism and the way the scenes were constructed and the lighting and obviously the performances. It was so good. Thank you for showing me this movie. It was incredible.
And all on an indie budget. Just shows you can make a quality indie film. It takes work. It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of sacrifices, but you can do the work and it can come out great, which is why I sometimes when I watch some of these other gay flicks and they're so cheesy, I just kind of go, really? Somebody greenlit this? But this kind of movie, yes, this is what we want. This is the kind of stuff we need, So But anyways, okay, well, I'm glad you liked it. So hopefully everybody out there liked it. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends what we're doing here. Make sure to visit albertnuthlet.com for his stuff. I'm S.A. Baz Collins. You can find me at sacollins.com. And of course, Rope Podcast, which is the umbrella we run this under, at ropepodcast.com. So until next time, keep watching those movies, keep making those memories with friends, family, and loved ones. And we'll catch you again later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, what's that? Closing time. The bums rush in Melody, dear.